to show you would be like a subset of the second video. This is where the forms live. You go to wufoo.com, then you log in, and once you log in with the information I've shared right here for you, so you go to wufoo.com, go to login, use that login email and that password, and it'll bring you here. These are all the requests that we have. These are just, I think, these are the Spanish ones. These were tests that we were running. This is the style guide for translations for new clients. And then this is the translation services request and the interpretation services request. This column here will tell you how many requests have come in today. This is the total running number of all requests that have come in, and you can see that interpretation has received 543, while translations has received 265. Then you can get the link to share that form. Then we don't have payments associated to our forms, but if we did have, like, we charge people using the forms, we would go here for that information. And then we have more options. And what you can do is you can click on total entries, and it'll give you a list of all the entries that have ever come in. So you can display up to 100, and you can go all the way down, and you can see when this form came in, when it was completed, the place it was completed from, their email address, and the person who completed the form. So you can see up here that we have a little view entry button. The last form we received was completed on the 8th. It came from Sonia Jones. We're going to go look at it. And you can see here all of their responses to the questions that we pose on our forms. And so you have all of the information you'll ever need in Wufoo. So if there's ever a time where you're like, I want to see how many request forms we got last week, you can go into the translation services request entries, and you can add filters and change the dates, email addresses, who the document came from, and all that. So this is all the information at your disposal. So let's go back here, and I can show you. If there's ever a time where you're like, hey, did I receive a document attachment for a form? This is where you would find that. You see that this person attached no documents to their request. So if you got an email with no attachment, you're like, oh, I don't know if we received a document there. You can go back and check, and you can then see that the person didn't attach a document. I think there's a link down here for something to use as a reference, but this really was a request for a quote. Anyway, you can use these little arrows here to toggle them. You can go back to the previous one. You can go forward. We were at 266. Now we're down to 265. And you can see here that this person did attach a document. So you can click this hyperlink, and it'll download the document for you, so you don't ever miss any of the information that's coming through. So all of the information you'll ever need is here. Like I said, the important information should be coming through to you in the email notification. But if there's information that you feel like you want, it's all in here.